Medfit Rehab founder Joanne James is a medical exercise specialist. Medfit Rehab, restoring strength and movement, making a difference in people's lives. 647-259-5481. Columbus Center, Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, medfitrehab.com. If you're suffering from a host of medical problems, diabetes, osteoporosis, neurological, cardiovascular disorders, or cancer, Joanne James, medical exercise specialist for over 25 years, can develop an exercise program that will make your post-rehab effective and inspiring. Medfit Rehab will provide a hands-on, professionally supervised conditioning program. Medfit Rehab, Columbus Center, Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, 647-259-5481, medfitrehab.com. Joanne, nice to have you back with us. Always a pleasure.
My pleasure as well.
Okay. Spot reduction, the myth. Okay. You know what? I always think, no matter how much I exercise, there's still parts of me that never seem to change. And I don't know. I've given up on it. I just do a general type of workout that will be, good for me. I'll feel good.
Well, actually, you're taking the right tact with that because the whole myth around spot reduction is it's a myth. And it becomes very frustrating for people when they're trying to lose body fat in a particular part of their body. For women, the most common areas is generally their hips, their abdominals, the back of their arms, and depending on how heavy-chested you are, it could be your chest as well.
Right.
In fact, that's where we tend to gain the body fat. Men tend to get it around the midsection. That seems to be the most. And unfortunately, also, they gain the body fat around their organs, called visceral fat. And that's because of the testosterone. Right. In their case, estrogen for the women. Right. And those are the ones that cause that fat gain around those particular areas. So people are really focused on trying to get that flat ab. Well, you know what? It's based on genetics and it's based on hormones. If you can get a flat ab.
You're the first person. I mean, you see all these model thin women or people who've had a baby and within 6 weeks they look fantastic. How does that happen? Do they starve themselves? What are they doing?
You know what? Some people naturally have bounce back skin. The younger you are, the more likely that your skin can bounce back. That's one. Number two, sometimes they use like liposuction to reduce that body fat around the midsection. Other people, they exercise, they manage to lose enough body fat overall through their whole body that it impacts on that particular area as well. But trust me, when you see the machines on TV saying, I lost 30 inches around my waist by doing this roly-poly exercise, whatever, that's all just a money-making myth. It's not possible. It's based on your hormones and it's based on your genetics. If you just happen to have the right structure to have a six-pack ab, you'll get one. But if you don't have the right structure for that, you can crunch as many times as you want. You'll probably hurt your back first, and then you'll get tired and you'll stop doing it.
So when you see guys with these incredible pecs, it's how do they get it?
Well, one, genetics. Number two, they lowered their body fat enough that they could actually see their abs. Those are your bodybuilders. They have like 5% body fat. I mean, they could go lower than that. They may be a little bit higher. But if you can lower your body fat, but usually that's an unsafe level that if you're a general everyday person, it's not a good idea to do that. So they'll use diet. They'll use the exercise to decrease their body fat so you can see their abs. And then, of course, they condition it by doing ab-type exercises.
Are these healthy people? I mean, basically, when you decrease your body fat to that degree...
That's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
But bodybuilding is a sport. So like any other sport, you do certain things in order to be able to accomplish your goal of becoming number one. So,
steroids?
Yes, steroids, going on unhealthy diets, reducing your body fat to the point where it's next to nothing. All of these things are just part of their sport, unfortunately. So they may be able to accomplish
business.
that.
That's what it is. It's a business.
Yeah. So sure, they may be able to get that six-pack ab, but at the
what cost?
Exactly.
At what cost?
And the average person
So
can't.
Basically what you're saying is that we should be satisfied with as much as we can do as long as we feel good?
Yes, I think we should not look at what other people have and how they look physically and then assume or think that we can accomplish that. That's really putting yourself at a disadvantage. That's why we have a lot of people that are walking around with anorexia and bulimia and all of these unhealthy eating, healthy lifestyles, because they are focused on looking at a magazine that's actually been doctored to look a certain way.
Absolutely.
And it's just not possible to look that way. So if you want to see your abs as much as possible, what you have to do is lose the body fat. It just always boils down to calories, energy in, and calories, energy expended in order to reduce that body fat. And if you want to tighten up your arms, your hips, and your thighs, watch what you're eating, exercise, and really, really exercise as well as you can and eat properly. And
be happy with what you've achieved, but get the proper advice.
Just understand what you have and talk to someone about it to determine whether this is the way to go.
Okay, well, that's great advice. And I mean, any program that you should start with Medfit. It really is going to help you all the way through. We'll talk to you next time.
Great.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Joanne James, founder and medical exercise specialist of Medfit Rehab, will improve your overall health through medical exercise. Contact Joanne James, 647-259-5481, Columbus Center Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, medfitrehab.com.